Dear learners, welcome to this session. Myself, Dr. Archana Shukla from Faculty of Library and Information Science, School of Social Sciences, IGNOU. In this session, we are going to discuss about academic libraries. Academic libraries, as this name tells, these are the libraries attached to any academic institution like school, college or university. Academic libraries are considered as the dynamic instrument for providing formal education. These academic libraries, they are so important for an academic institution that it is said that academic institution without an academic library is nothing. It is like the tree without the root. So, coming to the academic libraries, these academic libraries are an important part of higher education institutions and usually serve two complementary purposes: to support the curriculum and to support faculty and students research. Academic libraries have been the nerve centers of the academic institutions and have enhanced teaching, research and other academic programs of the institution. These academic libraries, they are integral part of the formal education system, which provides time bound education from primary level to university level. An academic library works as a base for teaching, learning, research, etc. So, in this way, these academic libraries are most important for the academic institutions. They are considered as the heart of the academic institution, but the access of these academic libraries are restricted. They are just meant for the users who are the part of that academic system or that academic institution. Coming to a definition given by Sahe, academic libraries include college, school, university and research libraries. All these caters to the need of academic community for supplementing the study and research program of the institution and help conserve and disseminate knowledge. Although these academic libraries share certain common features and characteristics, they differ enormously in the value and content from each other. There is one other important definition given by Kothari Commission. In their report from 1964 to 1966, they said no university, college or department should be set up without taking into account its library needs in terms of staff, journals, space, etc. Nothing could be more damaging to a growing department than to neglect its library. The library should be an important center of attraction on the college or university campus. So, in this way, academic libraries are very important for any academic institution. Now, coming to the objectives of academic libraries. The main objective of academic library is to disseminate knowledge through teaching and extension services. Extension services means additional services which are provided by the library apart from their routine services. Then expansion of ideas through dissemination of knowledge. They help in the expansion of ideas. In this, the research activities and other skill development related activities of the academic institution will be helped by the academic libraries. Conservation and preservation of knowledge, as we know, this is the main function or an important function for any library. Now, coming to the types of academic libraries. Academic libraries are of generally three types: school library, college library and university library. Starting from the first one, that is the school library. As we know, school is the first academic institution in which a child goes to have his or her formal education. So, school is the first place of learning for a individual. Schools are of very kinds like primary schools, middle schools, secondary schools, higher secondary schools, even open schools, polytechnics, they also come under the category of schools. So, a school library is a learning laboratory providing a variety of instructional media essential for optimum support of the education program. The purpose of the school library is to attain the objectives of the educational program of the school. Then the objectives of the school library. The main objective of the school library is to support all educational programs of the school. Suppose it is a primary school, so the main objective of the school library is to support the primary children. It is a secondary or a higher secondary school, so the library will support the users of that level. The next important function or objective of the school library is to cultivate reading habit in school children. That is very important, because habits once made, they are there forever with an individual. So, these school libraries, they help in cultivating or inculcating reading habits among the children. They develop their interest to use the library for their overall development, because these school libraries, they are providing material to the children not related to their syllabus, but beyond the syllabus also. It inculcates the habit of seeking help of additional sources other than the textbooks, and these also help in the self learning skills of students. Self learning skills of students, for that purpose these school libraries, they collect handbooks, manuals, so that the children will be able to do the thing by themselves. For example, how to operate a machine, how to operate a computer, how to download a particular software, these types of handbooks or manuals are available in the school libraries. Then coming to the functions of the school library. The main function of the school library is to build collection of books and other documents according to the need of the school. They make available biographies, autobiographies of freedom fighters and other national and international personalities to develop respect and love for nation and humanity. This is most important, because we have to teach our children to become good citizens of the nation. School libraries also collect meaningful story books in different mediums also, like books related to Panchtantra or moral value books, stories of Tenali Ram and story books of Ruskin Bond. All these are collected by the school library to provide a variety of teaching and learning to the students. Then they help in the skill development of the students. Now, the services of the school libraries. What kind of services a school library will provide to its learners? Actually, as I told you, schools are of variety at various levels, like at primary level, secondary level, middle level, higher secondary level. So, according to the level, school libraries services will be provided to the users. The first is like play and learn. This is meant for the primary school students. They play in the library. For that purpose, certain block diagrams, clay and other things are available in the library, so that they will be attracted towards going in the library. Then for the middle school children, guided use of books are there. For them, the library staff, they help them to use the books, and or they tell them, the children, how to use the library books. Similarly, story hours and library hours are arranged in the library just to attract the children towards the library. In some cases, some schools, they are having the concept of class libraries also. They are making a small library in the class, so that whenever a student is free, then he or she will go to the shelf, pick up a book of his or her interest and then read it accordingly. Similarly, in the school libraries, students are taught to use the reference sources also, because as a beginner they do not know how to use a dictionary or how to use a encyclopedia. So, the library staff helps them to be familiar with the reference sources also. Similarly, debates and discussions on different relevant topics are organized in the school libraries just to develop the personality of the students and to do away with their hesitation. Book talks, book displays and book exhibitions are also organized by the school library to make students or children familiar with a variety of books. Similarly, film shows are also organized in the school libraries. Then coming to the second type, that is college library. As we have just discussed just now, the school libraries, in school libraries children are there, and in college libraries youngsters and youth are there. So, the clientele is different. School libraries we are catering to the children, and in college libraries we are catering to the youngsters. So, college libraries perform an important function in educational process. A college library is expected to support the objectives of the college. Thus, the basic function of a college library is to assist its parent body to carry out its program. As schools are of various levels, similarly colleges are of various kinds, like undergraduate colleges, postgraduate colleges, management colleges, business colleges, engineering colleges, etc. So, the objectives of the college library. The main objective of the college library is to support implementation of objectives of parent institution, that is the college. College libraries generally have their collection according to the syllabus that is there in the college, supplement the curriculum taught in the institution to which it is attached. Apart from the textbook, they are also collecting the reference sources and other type of sources which will be helpful for the learners of that college. They also give students a wider and deeper understanding of the universe of knowledge, and they work as an independent agency and encourage lifelong learning beyond the prescribed syllabus, so that the students can be more enlightened and knowledgeable. This is the very important point, because in college libraries students are taught how to be a lifelong learner, how to do their learning without the help of any formal education system. Now, coming to the functions of the college library. College library, they perform following functions. They assist the parent institution in fulfilling its educational objectives. They provide latest and good collection. They train the users in the use of the library, because in some cases students, those who are coming from schools, they have not used very good libraries in their school days. They also provide career guidance to the students, because at this level these students, these learners are mostly interested in doing or in going to some job or start thinking about their career. So, they provide career guidance also to the students. For this purpose, these college libraries, they organize professional talks, motivational talks, as well as the professional help from the experts related to that field. They also provide variety of services, college libraries, to help their users. Similarly, they are maintaining good ambience and create a reading environment where learners would be encouraged to use the library, and they preserve the documents for the future. Now, coming to the services of the college libraries. They have user orientation services where they teach the users about the use of the libraries, their rules and regulation. In this user orientation, they are making the users of the library self-dependent. Then they are helping those users in their formal education. They are providing information literacy to them, how to search the information, how to identify their information need, where to search, how to browse, all these type of things are taught to them in these information literacy programs. Similarly, reference and reader services are also provided to the users. Lending, as we all know, that this is the main service of any library, which we know by the name of the circulation. And apart from that, interlibrary loan services are also provided by the college library, because we know that no library is self-sufficient. Financial problems are always there in the libraries, and it is not possible for any library to collect all the printed or digital material. So, what libraries will do? They will make a network, they will collaborate with the other libraries, and they provide interlibrary loan services to their users. So, if the collection is not available, if that particular document is not available in their library, they will ask help from the other libraries in that network. They also provide bibliographic services to the learners. By bibliographic services, what they will do? They will prepare a list of books on a subject, and by using these bibliographical services, users will know about the further readings. They provide career guidance services to the learners, and in the present environment, college libraries are also providing internet based services, because nowadays users are not interested in coming to the library. They want everything on the mouse click and on their desktop or laptop. Now, coming to the third type of academic library, that is a university library. A university library is more important in a university, because library can do without a university. We have seen many libraries without universities, whereas a university cannot function without a library. A university library is an integral part of the university or the institution. In the report given by the Radhakrishnan Commission on University Education during 1948-49, the report says the library is the heart of all university work, directly so as regards its research work, and indirectly as regards to its educational work, which drives this life from research work. Scientific research needs a library as well as laboratories, while for humanistic research the library is both library and laboratory in one. Training in higher branches of learning and research is mainly a question of learning how to use the tools, and if the library tools are not there, how can the students learn to use them. So, this is a very important definition given by Radhakrishnan Commission. The next definition is by Professor Krishna Kumar. He said, a university library is a part of the university setup. Therefore, it exists to serve the objectives of its parent organization. Every library program must support university total program. In other words, a university library should aim to advance the functions of its university. It should reflect character of the university. So, based upon these two important definitions, it becomes clear that these university libraries, they do not exist alone, they exist to serve the academic institution or the university with which they are attached. Now, the objectives of the university library. As I already told you, the main work of the university is research. So, the first objective of the university library is to train the researchers. For this purpose, they are organizing different kind of workshops for researchers, like plagiarism related workshop, like how to deal with the referencing, citation, how to do the reference management. All these things are done by the university libraries to help their researchers as well as faculty members. They conserve knowledge and ideas for posterity, create collection both print and online, because now we are in the digital age. We need both type of collection, print as well as online. They cater to the information needs of all associated with the university, whether they are students, teachers, researchers, administrative staff, and whosoever those who are related with that university. They provide latest knowledge to teachers in their field for effective teaching. It makes transmission of knowledge possible. So, the main functions of the university library is to provide facilities for teaching, learning, education and research programs of the university. They cater to the information needs of the teachers, students, researchers associated with the university. They provide facilities to its users for intellectual development, which is a power of acquiring ideas through individual efforts. Means this is the place where new ideas are generated, innovations are generated. They also conserve the knowledge and they put this knowledge for use by research, and in this way they are making extension of this knowledge. They are providing latest knowledge to teachers in their field for effective teaching, and it makes the transmission of knowledge possible from teachers to students. Then these are the functions, these are given by the Kothari Education Commission in its report. The university libraries, they provide resources necessary for research in fields of special interest to university. They aid the university teachers in keeping abreast of development in his field. They provide library facilities and services secondary for success for all formal programs of instruction. They open the door to the wide field of works that lie beyond the borders of one's own field of specialization. They bring books, students and scholars together under condition which encourage reading for pleasure, self-discovery, personal growth and sharpening of intellectual environment of the university. So, in this way university libraries, they function for the overall development of the university learners. University libraries are very much essential for the expansion of ideas. They are putting something in the knowledge, they are gaining the base of the knowledge. Now, coming to the services of the university library, they provide reference services, current awareness service, lending and interlibrary loan services, newspaper clipping services and reprographic services. These are the most important part of the university libraries, because for research purpose and for other purposes, university students, they need sometimes the photocopy of the material, but the library staff, they have to keep in mind the copyright laws while providing this type of services to the users. Then they also provide user education and information literacy and internet based services. The resources that are available in the university libraries, they are having a balanced collection for print and digital, both type of resources. Universities, all type of users are coming to the universities. Some are differently abled users also. So, it is the responsibility of the university libraries to keep the material there for our differently abled users also. Some of the university libraries, they are having very good collection for these differently abled users. Even the building, library building should be made like this, so that the differently abled users are able to use the library properly. Then coming to the trends, now these academic libraries, they are having their own website. Almost all the academic libraries, whether they are school libraries, college libraries or university libraries, they are having their own website, they are having their own OPAC also, online public access catalog. Means the catalog is not there in the print format or in the card format now. Now they are having a catalog in a online format. Even the university libraries, they are having catalog in the web format also, which will be accessible from users home also. For that, the libraries provide them remote login facility, and they are using the OPAC as well as the online services of the library from their home. libraries are marching towards digitized material. They are collecting e-books, e-journals and e-databases. Most of the academic libraries nowadays, they are becoming hybrid type of libraries. They are having one side print collection and other side the digital collection. The other thing which are also happening in academic libraries is digitization of resources. Two things are there. One is digital resources, those resources which are born digital, means from the beginning they are available in digital format. For that, libraries are acquiring those resources, but the resources which are there in the libraries and they are not in the digital format, they are in the print format. Libraries are digitizing those resources and making them available to their users. For them, those who are not coming to the library, they will be able to access these resources, and this digitization is also important for the preserving part of those resources. Even the ambience is changing. Now, libraries are not that kind of boring libraries where keeping silence and just reading is happening. Now, libraries are becoming a public hub, they are becoming a discussion place, they are becoming a meeting room for the learners. Libraries are also developing their consortia for sharing of these resources. And the last one is the open access of resources. Whatsoever is available, libraries are putting those resources in the open access platform. Now, to conclude this topic, today we have discussed about school libraries, college libraries and university libraries. School libraries, we have all seen school libraries like libraries of Kendriya Vidyalayas, Navodaya. We have seen college libraries also like library of Shri Ram College of Commerce or Mirinda House or Presidencia College. We have seen universities libraries also like library of IGNOU, IGNOU or Delhi University. All these libraries, they are rapidly changing educational environment. Academic libraries need more time and staff resources to meet the needs of faculty and students. Now, it is the responsibility of the LIS professionals. They must have an open thinking to innovate new ideas, developing new services and to inspire connectivity. Connectivity between the users and the faculty members and the resources available there in the library.